Hello, 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 periods 5 and period 6. Happy Wednesday, March 25th. Okay, so let's go over what we're going to do today. So first, as always, we're going to go to Schoology, Remote Learning Daily Lessons, and we're going to click on today, Wednesday, March 25th, Chapter 1, Tone Activity and Character Chart. So let's zoom in a little bit. No Schoology conference today. We're not doing that anymore. We're all about Zoom. So step one, first, click on the Google form below to mark yourself present for attendance. There it is, March 25th, CP5 attendance. There's also one for CP6 if you're watching this in CP6. Step two, once that's done, make sure you do that within the first 5 minutes of class. Step two, watch the screencast. That's this, where I'm going to talk about today's lesson. Okay, so what is today's lesson? Before we go to Zoom, you're going to go in OneNote, and there's going to be a character chart right here in Of Mice and Men character chart. So you guys, once you've logged into Zoom, you're going to, and we've met each other and said hi, we're going to split you up into breakout rooms, and you guys are going to go over these character charts. You're going to fill them out, physical appearances, behaviors, key actions, key observations for both George and Lenny. And you're also going to answer these 4 relationship questions at the end. Okay? And then that should take you guys about 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. Then we're going to go back. You'll go back into Zoom and you guys are going to talk about it. And you're going to give us your answers. After that, you're going to go back into OneNote and you guys are going to do the second activity, which is the tone activity. What is the tone activity? Well, you might recognize the words here. This is the beginning of the story, a few miles south of Soledad, the Salinas River. It talks about the setting, right? The setting for Of Mice and Men. And what you guys are going to do is draw a picture. This is kind of a fun little exercise. You're going to draw an image below of what you think is represented in that first couple paragraphs of the book. So, for example, here's what somebody else did. They called it A Fresh Start, and look at that. Look at that nice little picture. There's a bunny rabbit, and there's the sycamore tree with the branch, and the mountains, and the river. Very nice, relaxing. So that's activity number 2 is the tone activity. If you don't finish that, it will be homework. Speaking of homework, your homework is for Friday. You've got 2 days to do it. Read chapter 2 of Mice and Men and do the chapter 2 questions on OneNote and submit to Turnitin Friday by 10 a.m. So these are the chapter 2 questions. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. 4 questions. You're going to do them after you've read chapter 2 and you're going to submit them to Turnitin. And the Turnitin link, it's not live yet, but it will be right there, Of Mice and Men, Chapter 2 questions, okay? And then finally, as always, when you're done, you're going to fill out the exit ticket, which we will post at the end of class. All right, we'll talk to you in a sec.